Hello everyone, this is the first lesson recording for IM1, December 1st, 2020. Welcome back. I hope you had a wonderful, thankful, and safe Thanksgiving break. And I also hope that you had some wonderful quality time with your family and, of course, a feast to go with it. You can share with everyone in public chat the most popular dish on your Thanksgiving dinner table if you like. And we started with a warm up problem where you are trying to solve this problem that we are going to be tackling during the class. So pause the video, read through this, and try to answer the question. The question is right here, the problem is right here. If you are stuck, then try to come up with some questions that you might want to ask in order for you to be able to solve. Okay, let's start with some announcements. Okay, what do we have here? We have 5 potatoes, 5 fingers, 5 stars, so on. What's the message? We only have 5 classes remaining. Only. Okay, the semester is winding down. That means you really want to finish the semester strong. You have been working so hard, and I am really proud of you. But let's just finish the semester strong so that we can be ready for next semester. You will have 2 assessments remaining. That's going to be the Unit 3 test that's happening next Tuesday, December 8th. And of course, the semester final. That's going to be on December 17th or December 18th, depending on the period that you have me. And this is subject to change because these dates have not been finalized yet. The semester final is going to be similar to unit test in its weight. That means it's going to have as much of a weight similar to the unit test, as well as it's going to be similar in its format as well. But obviously, it's going to be covering all the material that you learned throughout the semester. So it's going to be covering a whole lot more content material. So make sure you start preparing for it, please. All right, so before the semester is over, there are opportunities for you to improve your grade. First, you can take the quiz number 6 retake that you took on Friday. It is available if you earned lower than 80%, and this is going to happen on Wednesday at 1 p.m. The no go over with the teacher is required. I usually require you to make an appointment with me to go over the quiz together because generally you're going to do better if you do that. However, I am not going to require that. But if you would like to go over your quiz with me so that you will be able to do better on your quiz, you are certainly welcome to do so, but you do need to email me as soon as possible. Those people who missed doing the quiz number 6 due to absence, you need to contact me as soon as you can to make up the quiz. The quiz number 1 to quiz number 5 retakes are also available. If you are currently attending the Saturday recovery class with Mr. Alampon, and I'm also making Unit 1, Unit 2, and Unit 3 test corrections available for you to take advantage of. Okay, it's available to all students where you can earn back up to 20% of the missed points. That means that let's just say you got 60% on your unit test 1. And if you do all the test corrections correctly, you've lost 40% due to the mistakes. That means 20% of 40% is 8%. So your unit test 1 grade could potentially go up from 60% to 68%. And that is going to make some difference to your overall grade. But the latest turn in for the test corrections is going to be on Monday, December 14th, end of day. That means you have almost 2 weeks to get this done. I am not going to be accepting any beyond the December 14th, however. Okay, so make sure if you want to take advantage of this, please get this done before then. And this really is not just about improving your grade, but it is really about it's an opportunity to help you learn the material so that you can do better on future assessments, as well as that you'll be better prepared for semester 2 and your future math classes. So that it is really important that you do try to take advantage of these retake and improvement opportunities, please. Okay, so if you are interested in doing the test corrections, let me show you what the test correction template is going to look like. This is it. It has all the directions as to what you need to do, as well as example of a good correction or a bad correction where you are not going to receive any credit for. Okay, so make sure you read carefully, follow and then this is the template. This does not mean that you need to do it on the paper. In fact, it clearly says here that you need to handwrite. You can certainly print out this template if you have a printer, but if you don't, that's okay because you can just do it on your binder paper. Clearly mark the chapter test number, your name, the question number, and explain the mistake or misconceptions you had, then correct um, work out the correct solution. Okay, so another announcement is 2021 to 2020 class sign up. This should be, it's a typo, 2022 class sign up is happening soon. So there is a webinar for next academic year class sign up. And for freshmen, that's tomorrow at 9 a.m. So if you're a freshman, then you should be thinking about attending this webinar. If you're a sophomore, that's Wednesday at 10:50 a.m. So tomorrow during the cohort day, you can attend one of these depending on what grade you are. What are we doing today? We are going to be doing some application problems that finds slope and equation given 2 points. We're also going to practice some multiplying polynomials. Okay, so this was the warm-up problem, and you are going to answer in private chat. Kilani has been putting in a fixed amount of money each day in her piggy bank. On day 30, the piggy bank has $75. On day 60, the piggy has $135. So the question is, how much is she saving every day? That's the first question. And there is a challenge question. How much is in her piggy bank on day 73? This is going to be a lot more challenging. However, hopefully by the end of this class, you should be able to answer this question. Okay, so for now, please pause the video and see if you can take the problem apart and see if you can answer this question. How much is she saving every day? Okay, so what do we know? Well, from the information, we are told that on day 30, she has $75 in her piggy. On day 60, she had $135 in her piggy. Okay, so that means she saved, how much did she save from day 30 to day 60? The balance was $135 in day 60, and balance on day 30 was 75. So that's going to be 135 minus 75, which is $60. So she saved $60 in 30 days. 30 days meaning from day 30 to day 60. Okay, so in 30 days, she saved $60. That means each day, so it took 30 days to save $60. For each day, she saves 60 divided by 30 days is $2 each day. So that hopefully this is what you had. $2 each day is how much she saved. Okay, so now I want to ask you a different question. Please answer in private chat. How much money was in the piggy on the day she started saving? Okay, so on the day she started saving, how much was in there already? That's the question. Okay, so please pause the video and answer this question in private chat, please. Okay, let me go over the answer. Okay, so for each day she saved $2. That's what we figured out earlier, right? So that means from day 0, that's the start, to day 30, she saved $2 each day multiplied by, we're talking about 30 days, 2 times 30 is $60. Okay, so she saved $60 from the day 0 to day 30. But we know that balance on the day 30 was $75. That means, so on day 0, she must have had 75 minus 60, which is $15 in her piggy. Okay, so we are just using logic to solve this problem right now. Okay, but let's see if you can solve this algebraically with all the skills that we've learned. Okay, so if we have a piggy bank and if you were to graph this, the x-axis will be the days, number of days since she started saving, and the y-axis will be balance in piggy bank in dollars. Okay, so x is 30 and 75 tells me on day 30, the balance was $75, and 60 comma 135 tells me the first value is the x value, so that's on day 60 there was $135. That's the y value in her piggy. And from the original problem, we were told that she is saving fixed amount every day. That means we can actually draw a line through it because it is a linear relationship. Okay, so she's putting in fixed amount. That means how much she's putting in each day is the same each day, right? So in this case, the slope is always the unit rate or rate of change. So how much money, that's the change in y, that is added each day. That's as x is changing by 1, how much is y changing is what the slope is or the unit rate. And we just figured out to be $2 each day. Okay, let's see if we can come up with the same conclusion when we solve it with the skills that we know. And what is the y-intercept? Y-intercept is how much money is in piggy bank at the start. Start is on day 0. Okay, so, and according to this graph, it looks like, oh, I don't know, that's 10 here, that's 20 here, somewhere between 10 and $20. And we figured out from the previous example using the logic that she started with $15. Okay, let's see if you can come up with the same numbers, same answers using the skills that we do have. Okay, so how about using 2 points to find the slope? When you're given 2 points, how do I find the slope of this line?